report of the 6th and 7th of April. And we currently have the moon in Pisces. So we could be struggling with all the feels at the moment, guys. There is a massive planetary build-up happening in the sky, and it could be feeling a little bit overwhelming. Let me just show you. I wish I could share my screen. Good morning, whoever that is. But you can't see. See, like everything is in one spot there. It is full on. Hey, Ange, how are you? So, yeah, it could be feeling a little bit intense right now. We could be remembering, obviously, Mercury is retrograde and come back to that Chiron. So we could have a lot of I need to move forward, but I've got to So just be careful with overwhelm. I'm going to keep saying it. And also we have that moon coming up to conjunct Mars at 4 p.m. So good morning, Heather. How are you? So yeah, the drive to move forward with some dreams, Pisces, that you have, or not even dreams, like we're doing all this subliminal work, or that, that 12th house behind the scenes perspective. And, there's a lot of drive there. Um, so yeah, it's just watch with all the, all right. So, although for today, in the words, I did write that you could feel like you have a little bit more of a handle. Good morning, Kath, on the situation. Maybe you are getting clearer with what is actually going on for you, or maybe not. Good morning, Jen. You could be having Pisces fog brain. All right. Anyway, we want to try and start to articulate. All right, sorry, I'm going to go off my own script as such. So write shit down, guys. If you are like, oh my God, what's going on? Good morning, Katie. Get a pen and paper and write everything out as much as you can, all right? Because Mars and Saturn moving together in Pisces is putting a lot of force on our thoughts, and that just the amount of activity that is behind the scenes right now, as opposed to what is in the forefront of our lives right now. So like I showed you, so we've got Venus now in Aries. All right, she's not holding her tongue. All right, so just be careful if you do get irritated with people, what you say. All right, so we got Venus Hygieia. All right, so that's awesome because we're more than likely going to be very active in doing the good things for ourselves. Again, if you need to tell people um, what needs to happen now for your own well-being, then just try and speak nicely, because the sensitivity of the moon could have people barking back at you. All right. So then we've got, we had, how did everyone go with that Sun North Node activity yesterday? Did you all get a clear, oh, maybe that's why I was like, you've got a clearer handle on the situation. Did you see things, did you see your future in a different light, maybe? Maybe you've been sort of, heading towards that Sun North Node opposition South Node. Maybe for you that South Node was really, really highlighted. Maybe you saw all the debris that needed to be cleared and got overwhelmed with that. Then on that tangent, I'd be like, all right, so where's that spiritual perspective, or where's the lesson in the things that you need to address now, if it is that South Node that's being really highlighted for you. All right. So we still only have 3 days until we've got that Sun Chiron. So there's a lot of potentially painful thoughts in the air. It doesn't have to be. This could be you. This could be you seeing that clear direction forward. You've been doing the work, so you've cleared all the debris. Coming up to Chiron, this could be you embracing your that teacher-like quality. Chiron is the wounded healer. All right, you could have dealt with all those wounds when Mercury first hit Chiron. You could have a very real handle on what's going on. And this second time around, you're like, all right, I know what I need to do. And then on the third time round, you're actually putting yourself out there as the teacher. So, there's a couple of different things that could be happening for you. So just, again, write it down, speak it out, sing it out if you have to. All right. All right. So that's pretty much over the weekend. All right, the big one that we do have growing, which could be causing a lot of ouch as well, is the Venus sextile Pluto, which is exact at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that is very, very strong at the moment. And this aspect adds depth and profound personal growth within relationships. Oh, excellent, Jen. Good timing. All right, so the Venus sextile Pluto is not a surface level aspect. It is harmonious. The cogs are turning, right? That's sextile, but the Pluto stuff, Pluto with Venus in Aries, both very masculine and dynamic. But Pluto is fixing things that have a larger perspective. That Pluto in Aquarius, you've got to project things outwards. I had Ben look at that yesterday, and it's nothing. So it's not electrical. So it's the gods going, yes. Yesterday was really bad. Obviously today they're just going to be more specific. All right, so yeah, topics related to power struggles. All right, intense emotional experiences and non-conventional situations. All right, so that Venus in Aries is just getting her move on, and Pluto is like, okay, let's clear that shit. Again, Sun South Node, so there's some stuff in the air. All right. Now, we have this Pisces moon up until 9:25 p.m. tomorrow night, all right? So that's when the moon moves into Aries and we start to really get that eclipse vibe on, okay? We are in the dark of the moon right now, so, again with the introspection, all right? So there's a lot of internal angsty intensity happening depending on obviously where's your storyline playing out. All right, so tomorrow I highly, highly suggest taking the opportunity to rest. All right, because we're going to have the moon coming up to conjunct Aries and then also Neptune while in Pisces. All right, sorry, first it conjuncts Neptune, then Pisces. All right, so so much of a dreamy day tomorrow. That exact conjunction to Neptune is at 6:30 p.m. So, I mean, it's Sunday. Well, I mean, it's Sunday here. Good morning, Louise. So chill out, all right? There's a lot of stuff. Unless, of course, you do the opposite and go and exercise like a beast, because Aries, Venus in Aries is very much. Oh, okay. I'm getting fitness model, but I'm still just going back to Xena. It's that strength and determination that she has. She wants a bit of muscle, she likes a bit of muscle. She's being ruled by Mars. So, and that muscle that we get now comes from that internal determination, Mars in Pisces. All right, so maybe just, maybe during this time, ladies, get a little bit more of some intense exercise happening. I think getting sweaty, like for last month when she was in Pisces, I was like, go swimming, do yoga, Pilates, that mind muscle connection. This time, there is no other power on in my house. All right, it's not the power. Exercise, housework that didn't get done. Okay, yeah, well, get a sweat up, Jen. If you've got a pedometer, mine's currently flat because it irritates my wrist. I used to wear it all the time. Anyway, just think, some exercise that actually that requires effort, and they agree. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing happening in the room. All right. Anyway, so tomorrow, like I said, the moon is moving towards Neptune, and it may just drain your energy away. So rest as much as you can tomorrow. That Venus in Aries exercise stuff is just while Venus is in Aries, and that is up to. She moves into Taurus the 29th of April, so that's still another 23 days. Enough time to really establish a good habit. I mean, I know there's different people that say 30 days, 60 days. You know what? Just fucking do it. Just start day one. You know, there are always so many opportunities to start again, like art dawn. I don't know. You know, people wait for specific times. No, just do it. You know, there's always specific times that will give you extra assistance in starting things and give you the longevity, determination to get things done. Good morning, Elizabeth. Oh, good. My lights are telling you yes. Yesterday it was like full on. Now it's just like sporadic. All right, so yeah, rest and recharge tomorrow. Gather your senses, and this is the beginning of a new journey. And remember, with any normal new moon stuff, you know, I mean, it is an eclipse. We do have to be very careful. We're not doing crystals. We're not doing magic under the moon. No, it's an eclipse. All right, we don't do that in eclipse energy. It's bad juju, unless you really know what you're doing. Just calm down on that. Good morning, Abby. How are you? Oh, yay. So yeah, now so just you know, again, sorry, I'm going back to that full dark moon. You know, it is a real it's a time of retrospective introspection, calm before the storm. You know, this new moon eclipse at 4:19 a.m. on Tuesday morning is it. I mean, there's another excuse for a new start. All right, so the Aries new moon. All right, so we've got this Aries potential. You know, maybe you could be thinking deeply about what your new vision board looks like. You know, like if you didn't do the vision board at the at the equinox or or this year or blah blah blah, here's another opportunity for you to just sit and think and decide and write and take action on the choices that you want to make. Obviously, I've just had a big rant about, you know, the Sun North Node showing you the way, showing you what needs to be cleared with that South Node. You know, the Mercury Chiron, you know, this is the second hit where the first time we could have acknowledged those things that held us back. You know, that second hit we come to terms with them, and then that third hit we actually choose to be the leader or the teacher. Good morning, Juan. How are you? So, you know, lots of stuff like that happening. Yeah, you know, so even if you are feeling, the feelings are okay. You know, we just need to, you know, associate, you know, when and where and why and how, and remember that this moment is not back there. All right? Back there happened. You don't need it to let it influence, well, not influence, you don't need to let it hold you back. You don't need it to let it define you. Remember the other day we were talking about the Jupiter Uranus, you know, the being your authentic self, not the one that you have been pressured into being. You know, the Jupiter Uranus is this understanding that we can change, you know, in a very, very simplified form. You know, it's connecting in with our comfort and what makes us uncomfortable, all right, and having the awareness to make the changes, all right. So again, keywords, you know, there's 1,000 people out there telling you their version of what's going on, and you know, this is just you applying this information to your version of what's going on. So you know, um, oh wow, look at you, you rager. I haven't even gone to bed yet. Oh my God, one. That's amazing. I couldn't do it now. I would be like my eyeballs hanging out by this time if I hadn't gone to bed yet. All right, so I feel like that's a good rundown of the weekend. All right, moon in Pisces. Go to bed one. The moon's in Pisces. um, let's draw a card. Oh, okay. I just feel like I need to draw a card for Saturday, and then I'll draw a card for Sunday. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Oh, you're a sweetheart. All right. So this is for Saturday. Sit up straight. Has everybody drank any water yet? I have not, which is why I'm like, I haven't drank water yet. So I'm looking at it though, and it's looking at me. All right. Okay, this card for Saturday is this one. Oh, there we go. You know, that is the full. All right, so feeling like you have a handle on the situation, getting clearer on your future potential, you know, okay, even though we were in a dark, still place, still waters run deep, and the strength and determination are still at your disposal. So seek that from within. You know, so this is the Three of Wands. She's looking out at that surf. You know, she's sure of herself, but she's also assessing the situation. You know, she's having a look. Do I want to put myself out there? Do I want to engage and invest that energy into doing that thing? All right. Yeah, I know. I know. I agree, Jen. I have had. I can say that I've had water in my coffee. Except for coffee's a diuretic. No, it's not going to hydrate you. So good. All right. So yeah, and even that one. Remember the Venus in Aries, sextile Pluto in Aquarius. All right. We're making those deep inner transformations right now. All right. So, oh my God, I'm doing shit on the shuffle today. All right. Okay. So the card for Sunday is. Oh, yay! Awesome. All right. So the Page of Wands. So tomorrow I've written to take the opportunity to rest. So, you know, we've been very busy forging ahead, and as the sun moves towards Neptune, we need to recharge and gather your senses. But she looks like she's having a really good time. Maybe you can get out in nature. Maybe you can just let go of expectations. Oh, that's what I feel about this one. Let go of expectations. Oh my God, calm down, guys. It's literally not my house. All right, so let go of expectations and just experience some joy. You know, there's, you know, before the moon moves it's into Aries tomorrow night, and then we've got the most huge build up of Aries fire, determination, and drive. So maybe you can just have a little bit of joy tomorrow and then, you know, experience that.